Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast, and I'm delighted as always to be joined by my American friend, Ray the Savage Ford. Ray, you've got a big fight coming up on the 5th of February against another undefeated opponent. I said to you before I pushed record, you don't like it easy, do you?
Nah, not at all. I want all the smoke with everybody.
Well, that's it. Tough fight. Well, that's it. It seems after this, the Aaron Perez draw, it seems like that draw has pissed you off a little bit, if that's for lack of a better word. It's annoyed you because you came to the UK, you stopped Reece Bellotti, then you stopped a very tough opponent in Felix Caballero. I mean, did that draw against Aaron Perez back in 2020, did that annoy you? Did that really upset you in a way that you thought, I'm never letting that happen again?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, please.
No worries, bro.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, man.
Wait, can you hear me? I can't hear you now.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. All right.
Yeah, I just said, like, after that Perez loss, you've got 2 big knockout wins on your record against 2 very tough opponents after that loss. Did that piss you off a little bit, getting that draw? Now do you approach a fight to think, I ain't never letting that happen again?
Right, yeah, it definitely pissed me off, but it's like now, like before I was thinking about, I don't want to lose, but now I just don't care. Like, I'm at that point where, like, when I'm in there, I just want to do damage. I just want to hurt. So I'm not really, like, I'm so locked in on the fight. Like, I don't think about the outcome of anything. I just go in there and do my thing. Like, that's how I feel now.
Definitely. Well, talk to me about Edward Vasquez. I seen on your Instagram that he's been talking a lot of trash on social media and stuff. What kind of stuff has he been saying?
He been saying, like, I better be ready to die in there because he gonna do whatever it takes and he gonna humble me and all this other stuff. So we gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. Like, he never been in there with this type of fighter. And if they going off that draw, which I feel like everybody that I've been fighting been going off of, if they going off that, then it's gonna be a long night for him. But yeah, I hope he go in there confident, try to act crazy, because he go in there and act crazy, he gonna end up getting knocked out early.
Ray, is that just noise to you, or do you take that stuff personal, that trash talk on social media?
Nah, I don't take it personal. Like, it's just, it's entertainment for real. Like, it motivates me to, work a little harder and, to put on a more dominating performance. But no, I definitely don't take it personal. Like, it's not like I don't like the kid or anything like that. I don't know him, but yeah, I don't take it personal. It's just a sport. It's how the sport is.
Yeah, definitely. And that's boxing, like you said, it's part of the game. Now, Vasquez is an undefeated 11-0 opponent and only your 12th fight as well. So is that testament to what Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, and Matchroom USA and all the guys, is that testament to how good they think you are and how good you can be? The reason why they're giving you these undefeated opponents so early on in your career?
Yeah, I feel like they definitely believe in me, but it's I'm definitely asking for it too. So, like, it's not like they just throwing me in there and it's not something that I want. Like, this is what I'm asking for, so they're giving it to me.
No, exactly. Well, you're asking, like you said at the beginning of the interview, you want all the smoke. So do you know what I mean? I've met you a few times. I met you in Nottingham way back in 2019, 18. I think it was only your second.
Yeah, I think it was 2019. Yeah, my second fight.
Your second fight, and I've been in New York with you. I've been in Phoenix with you. I've been in Miami with you. With one of your fights.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Like wait, you wasn't at the Canelo fight?
The Canelo one in Texas?
Yeah. You was there?
I was there, yeah.
Yeah, you was there with me too.
Yeah, I was there. So I've watched you on numerous occasions. So, and I remember when we first spoke and you weren't getting them stoppages early on in your career. Again, you seemed annoyed at the fact that you weren't getting the stoppages. But so what's changed in your training and in your training camp? The fact that you're starting to get these stoppages now.
I'm just getting older. I'm starting to get into my, my man body a little bit, I guess you could say. I know I'm not fully there, but I'm definitely getting stronger. Like, I can feel it when I'm sparring and when I'm hitting the mitts or hitting the bag and things like that. I can feel like how my punches is coming off. So I know I'm definitely starting to punch a little harder now. It's just I believe it's me, trying to work on it and just sitting down on shots more and placing them at the right time. And on top of that, me being, getting older and stuff like that and getting stronger.
Definitely. Because you're only 22 years old. You're 23 soon, I believe. So you're still growing as a man, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Right, you're defending your WBA featherweight continental title. Now, I know you said you want all the smoke. Now, like I said to you before I pushed record, we have CONLAN and Lee Wood. Lee Wood defending his title. It looks like it's going to be for the super title because Leo Santa Cruz looked like he's moving up. So that might be promoted to the super title, not the regular title now. So
who's going to have the regular? That's going to be vacated?
I hope they get rid of it, to be honest. I hope they don't.
I want them to do that too.
So there shouldn't be 2 world titles. Get rid of the regular belt and just have that WBA belt. So, well, that's my personal opinion, and probably you share that same sentiment. But have you got one eye on that fight, knowing that you are ranked in the WBA? And like you said, you want all the smoke. So who knows, 2 or 3 fights this year, and you could be in line for a shot at that title. So have you got a close eye on Lee Wood versus CONLAN?
Yeah, I definitely got a close eye on them. They world champ. Well, one of them is world champ, and the other one is an Olympian coming up, trying to be a world champion. So, and it's my weight class. So of course I gotta pay attention on what's going on and who's winning what and who's doing what. So I'm definitely gonna have my eyes on that.
Again, like I said, Josh Warrington's facing Kiko Martinez, who beat Kid Galahad, and if he beats Kiko Martinez again in the rematch, that's 2 of the world titles here in the UK. And you fought in the UK twice now, I believe.
Yeah.
In Eddie Hearn's backyard. So you've got a small UK. The UK boxing fans know who you are. They know who Ray Ford is. So would you be willing to come back to the UK and fight for a world title against Warrington or CONLAN, Lee Wood, or whoever?
Yeah, I'll come back and fight I'll go anywhere to fight for a world title. That's my dream. So I'll definitely, it don't matter what I got to do, who I got to fight. As long as I get that title shot and, bring it home. That's all I want. I just want to be a world champion. So that's all. That's every fighter. Well, that should be every fighter's dream. So
definitely. Listen, the featherweight division. When you look at the featherweight division at the top 10 guys in Navarrete, Lee Wood, Mauricio Lara, Josh Warrington, all these guys. I mean, it's stacked with talent. I mean, for you to get that world title shot, it's not going to be easy.
I mean, on paper, I guess you could say that. Yeah. I feel like my skills is just on a different level from these other guys. Yeah, they got the experience. They've been in the hard fights and everything like that. And I know I got to prove myself, but I feel like when the time comes for me to prove myself, it's gonna be easy for me.
Why do you, just because of your skill set? Do you believe that just because of your all-round boxing ability, your boxing brain, your skill set, that you're levels above these guys that I just mentioned, the CONLANs, the Lee Woods, the Josh Warringtons, the Navarretes, and all that?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like my IQ is just way better than theirs. I'm blessed with different talents that they don't have: the hand speed, the accuracy, the defense, and the footwork. All those things, like, that's going to come into play when I do get in there with those other top guys. So,
how far are you away from that world title shot then, Ray? How far? Obviously, 2022, we know how you want all the smoke. We know Matchroom and Eddie Hearn are moving you faster than most prospects. So how far are you away from getting that world title shot?
I want to say 2 to 3 fights. I should have a world title shot by the end of this year, no later than the end of this year. Like, I want to be a world champion at 23 years old. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Let me just look. I want to go. Right. You're 23 in March.
Right.
So it's got to be done within nearly a calendar year.
Yeah, definitely. It got to be done. It got to be done before I turn 24.
Well, listen, you set the high goals, I mean, why not? Why not set yourself goals and aim for it?
Definitely. And I was going to say 22 years old. Like, that's what I was saying before the pandemic and everything. Like, I was saying, like, I would be a world champion by 22. But since the pandemic and everything happened, slowed everything down. So now I'm gunning for 23 years old. I need to be a world champion by 23.
Definitely. One final one before I let you go and enjoy your afternoon. Vasquez, undefeated opponent. He's talking a good game. Do you know what I mean? He's saying things that, like dying in the ring and stuff like that, which is neither here nor there really. You know what I mean? But
that's nervous energy. I don't mean that. It's nervous energy. I already don't pay it too much mind. I just want him to, you know, keep that energy. Once we get in there, it's going to be different. Like, he going to see.
What can the fans expect, Ray? What can the fans expect from yourself against Vasquez?
Domination. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in there and continue dominating everybody that I fight. You seen my last two fights. My last two fights I just been dominating. My last fight, I threw over 500 something punches. Didn't get tired at all. I was, you know, comfortable, calm, and I could have did 12 rounds that night. I'm only getting stronger. I'm only getting better, getting older, getting more wiser.
Are you still growing in terms of height and width and stuff like that? Is featherweight easy for you to make still, even though you're still only 22? You're still kind of a baby in the sport. But I remember speaking about the super bantamweight division and you're moving down there, but you've stuck around at featherweight. So I take it you're comfortable at that weight. Yeah,
I'm comfortable as of right now. My last two fights, I came in exactly 126, but that don't mean that I'm having trouble with the weight or anything like that. That just means I'm not overworking myself to try to get under 126. Like if I'm gonna come in on weight, if I can, then I'm gonna do that. Coming like exactly on the money. I don't gotta be 125 point something or 124 point something. If I could come in at 126 on the dot, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. But I feel like I still got time to, you know, make this weight. I feel like I can unify the division, and that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, Ray, you're in a very exciting division with guys like Navarrete, Lee Wood, CONLAN, Warrington, Ray Vargas. Do you know what I mean? There's some very, very talented guys in
Russell.
Yeah,
Gary Russell.
Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, man. Listen, I feel bad to forget about Gary Russell because he doesn't really fight. So sometimes you forget about Gary is in that division, but he is a WBC champion. So yeah, definitely Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, he's still there. I'm pretty sure he's fighting soon, is he not?
He's fighting Pacquiao's guy.
Yeah, that's right. The Mark Margallo.
Yeah, me and him fought the same person. I think I stopped him before he stopped him though.
What guy was that? Is that the one in the Pacquiao card that Mark fought?
Nah. He fought the guy that I fought on the Devin Haney undercard.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, he fought. I think he fought him, if I'm not mistaken. And I think he stopped him like a little later than I stopped him. So,
like I said, Ray, it's a talented division. It's a tough division, and as soon as you break that top 10, there's going to be some very, very exciting fights for yourself, mate.
Definitely. And we on our way there. Just a few more fights and we're going to have that world title shot. I'm going to keep pressing, keep pushing, and keep asking for it. Keep asking Eddie, keep asking my team, my manager, and everybody. And we're going to get that done. Yeah, all I got to do is keep performing, keep doing what I do in this ring, and just take care of what I can take care of. And hopefully everything falls into play.
Well, when you become world champion, Ray, just remember who was the first UK media guy to give you that interview.
Definitely, for sure. I'll never forget about you. Never.
I appreciate that, brother, man. That's brilliant, man. I really do appreciate it. Listen, Ray, I know you're fighting in a couple of weeks. Hope training camp's going well. Good luck at the fight on the 5th. And listen, if you get the dub, let's get another chat and talk.
Definitely.
I appreciate it, brother, man. Stay safe.
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Ray.